to the daily market outlook. We are about to check the charts and see what the market is offering us today. To start off, let's talk about gold. So, on gold, what we can see at the moment is that we have this zone to the left where price action mitigated, and we headed for the highs, and we dropped these sellers to the left, inducing buyers. So these sellers to the left got trapped. We induced buyers, and from there we saw a sell-off back to these lows where liquidity was built. So at the moment we are trying to look for a continuation back to those lows. We can see that after taking this high, price has what sold off, causing a break of structure, building more liquidity at the lows, and we can see that from yesterday we've seen from previous days, or let me say Wednesday, we've seen this sell off back to the lows, trapping out more buyers. Currently we can see that we've taken out this major low on gold, and it's it has in my case what induced who sellers. So a lot of people currently are wishing to sell gold back to the lows after trapping these buyers. They now seeing it as an opportunity to sell at these highs. But I believe price could what buy back once again. I'm not getting a clear entry on this, so I'll just watch. If price decides to go lower, we will just watch it get an inducement, and we would also join the short. But at the moment on gold, I'm bullish, and I believe this high should go, and we build what more liquidity at the lows. Then from there we take our shots back to the lows. Today is bank holiday, so we are not expecting that much price movement, but anything can happen. I believe bank holidays are days which you can trade. So let's see what the market will offer us. And our next pair, which is Euro USD. So on Euro USD, starting off with the weekly time frame, what we can see is that we have been selling off after mitigating this zone to our left. We've caused this break of structure. We built liquidity. We are building liquidity at these lows. We've trapped the sellers and what induced buyers. So from that point, we have been selling back to the lows, and going on to the daily time frame, sorry, the 4 hour time frame, we can see that we are edging at those lows or at our target, and we would like to join in the continuation. Currently, price is what very bullish, so we have to be very bullish also. You understand? When price has this huge engulfing bearish candles, it is likely not going to stop until it reaches its target. So on Euro USD and USD pairs that we are going to see that are approaching these lows, we have to be aggressive with it, because I believe we are not going to get nice price action for some time after we take out these lows, because it is too complex. There's nothing to the left. You understand? The left is far back, so we have to take charge of this price action. On the daily time frame, what we can see is that we have created this daily high to our left. Sorry, we've created this daily high, and we have mitigated this zone to our left after taking out this low. So what we like to see is the classic inducement, then our short. So I believe we should stab out this high. We trap existing sellers, then we could find a short to the lows. But price is very bullish, and we could see it continue down back to the lows. On GBP USD, starting off with the weekly time frame, almost the same as good, or very much as good. We can see that we are respecting this liquidity, and from there we've seen the sell-off taken out, these buyers causing a break of structure. We have built liquidity at these lows, and from there we could see that we trapped sellers inducing buyers, and we are approaching the lows as we speak. Currently on GBUSD, just like Euro USD, very very similar. We are building liquidity at these lows. Why this low and not this low? Because this week is where what this price action mitigated. So we are looking to sell back to this lows. So for now on GBUSD, this is our target. That's the difference between it and Euro USD. So on the daily time frame on GBUSD, after we respected this low, stabbed out this wick to the left, we should expect an inducement. And just like Euro USD, we have this daily high, which could be a break of structure point. Probably if price takes this out, we would get a break of structure, and it would induce people into thinking this is the time to buy. So from there, we'll look for ourselves very, very aggressive on Euro USD, GP USD. But AD or AD USD on the other hand is kind of nice, or the price action we are getting on AD USD makes more sense in my opinion. So AD USD starting off with the weekly, we can see that we have this high to the left, which we are expecting. From there, we have seen this big sell-off that has taken this major low, and we are respecting this zone to our left. I think price is somewhat up. So let's go to the daily. We are expecting this zone to our left, or our target. You can also call it that. But at the moment, on the 4 hour time frame, what we can see is that we have this zone that price has mitigated. I said in the previous daily market outlook that after trapping this uh, people, we should see a buy-up. But at the moment, I'm having a change in my direction. I believe that we've mitigated this zone, and it has caused an inducement of buyers. You can see we move to the highs, trapping some sellers and inducing buyers. So from there, we are seeing the sell-off. We can see that we also what mitigated with this zone, and we are looking for our classic inducement to go short. So at the moment, we can see that we've had this break of structure. So we just have to check and see whether it gives us a good entry so we can short back to the lows or our target. So ADUSD is looking very, very clean. My eye is set on ADUSD for today. I know it's bank holidays, but this trade is too clean to miss. You can see with the very, very explosive candles, buyers will be rushing. Buyers are rushing. So this is a time to capitalize on this one. Like I said, you will not get nice price action like this for a while. And USD card is very, very clear on that. You can see that we have taken out the highs to our left. We have come all the way down to this zone where we are building liquidity. From there, we've seen this move to the upside that has taken out these highs. And that is all I'm seeing on USD card. We've taken out these highs. I don't know what the next move is. We are edging at these highs, so we just need to give price what more price action. You can see it is very very bullish. So there's nothing I have on USD card. So on USD JPY, just like Euro USD and GBP USD, we have we have a chance to what go long um at the the very most highs, or whatever you call it. So at on sorry. So on USD JPY, we can see that we have taken out what this high and it's left with the extreme high or our target. So on the 4 hour, what we can see is after taking out that high, we saw this huge sell-off, and we are looking forward buys back to those highs. So this huge sell-off has caused us to mitigate this price action where we had this very bullish move, which can only be seen on the 1 hour. You can see after mitigating this, we had this big buy up. You can see how big it is. And from there, we have been selling and another buy to the upside. So USD JPY, my hands are off it because I don't really understand the price action at the moment. But I am more for buys than sells. But this price action is complex. So if you are going to engage in it, you really need to know its direction, or you need to get a clear inducement on it. So that's it for today's daily market outlook. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you back on Monday. Trade safe.